Welcome to VAR India News Hour. Bitcoin creator Satoshi Nakamoto created $1 trillion economy. Today, Bitcoin is worth more than $1 trillion and has sparked a phenomenon that its proponents believe might rewire the entire global financial network. For most people, Satoshi Nakamoto is the most enigmatic character in cryptocurrency. To date, it is unclear if the name refers to a single person or a group of people. A computer scientist who claims to be Bitcoin's inventor came out on top Monday in a civil trial against a deceased former business partner's family, which alleged it owed half of Bitcoin fortune worth more than $50 billion. Now, $1 million question is what will happen to the lawsuit over a $64 billion cache that looks beyond the pseudonym to solve the mystery of who created the cryptocurrency. According to Ira Kleiman, brother of David Kleiman, he was Wright's partner in writing the Bitcoin white paper under the Satoshi Nakamoto pseudonym and business partner in mining 1.1 million Bitcoins, now worth about $65 billion. Kleiman worked at a number of high-tech companies, including SDOC, where he served as a chief information security officer. He was also a contributor to cryptography and security mailing lists, where he actively participated in discussions including technical aspects of crypto systems and the politics of cryptography. He died at the age of 46 in 2013 after a 1995 motorcycle accident and was in a hospital for almost 850 days from September 24, 2010 to March 21, 2013. The recent verdict means Craig Wright will get to keep all of the 1.1 million bitcoins that were in the dispute in the trial. The use of cryptocurrency and non-cash payments has exploded across the globe during the pandemic as people's lives shifted online. The family of David Kleiman claimed that Wright and Kleiman created Bitcoin together. While it is clear that Kleiman is not the co-founder of Bitcoin, now the cryptocurrency community is looking to see if Wright can prove his ownership of Bitcoin. Doing so would lend credence to Wright's claim that he is Nakamoto. Though Wright won't have to share any of the Bitcoin fortune, he must pay $100 million in damages for the unpaid use of intellectual property to WNK Information Defense Research, a joint venture founded by the two men. However, experts say that only someone involved with Bitcoin from the beginning would have access to the wallet containing the Bitcoin, which is worth about $54 billion. Craig Wright, a computer scientist who claims to be the inventor of Bitcoin, prevailed in a civil trial verdict on Monday against the family of David Kleiman. Kleiman's family accused Wright of defrauding the late David Kleiman of 1.1 million mined bitcoins and intellectual property rights, adding that Kleiman and Wright were friends and collaborated on Bitcoin's creation. A Florida jury on Monday found that Wright did not owe any bitcoins to the family of Kleiman. However, Wright has ordered to pay $100 million in compensatory damages over the breach in intellectual property rights related to WNK Info Defense Research LLC, a joint venture between Klein and Wright. Let's look into today's headlines in VAR India. Government plans a 76,000 crore rupees incentive package for semiconductor companies. The government is planning to provide incentives worth rupees 76,000 crore towards setting up over 20 semiconductor design, components manufacturing and display fabrication units over the next 6 years to make India a hub for electronics. The government's target includes 1 to 2 fab units for displays and 10 units each for designing and manufacturing components. Omicron variant could spur COVID-19 testing market shakeup. The rapid global spread of the Omicron COVID-19 variant is set to reinvigorate PCR testing, which is currently worth $23 billion. While typical PCR and antigen tests simply detect the presence or absence of a single viral component, Thermo Fisher's TaqPath PCR test is designed to detect multiple targets, allowing it to distinguish likely Omicron cases. Global data notes that TaqPath saw a 25-fold increase in testing volumes in US hospitals when the Delta variant began to dominate. Experts say that it's not that antigen tests are less effective at detecting Omicron, but most cannot distinguish between the strains, and those that can are hard to come by. This ability is of increasing importance. Oracle reports $1.2 billion loss due to the CEO's dispute. Oracle's second quarter results were adversely affected by the payment of a judgment related to a 10-year-old dispute surrounding former CEO Mark Hurd's employment. The payment resulted in an operating loss of $824 million. However, the company's total quarterly revenues were up 6% year-over-year to $10.4 billion. Cloud services and license support revenues were up 6% to $7.6 billion. Cloud license and on-premise license revenues were up 13% to $1.2 billion. MedPlus Health Services generates 418 crore rupees from anchor investors ahead of IPO. India's second largest pharmacy retailer MedPlus Health Services mopped up rupees 417.98 crore from 36 anchor investors ahead of its initial public offering. The company said in its BSE filing that after consultation with merchant bankers, it has finalized allocation of 52,51,111 equity shares to anchor investors at a price of rupees 796 per share. Abu Dhabi Investment Authority, BlackRock Global Funds, Nomura, Fidelity Investment Trust, Goldman Sachs are some of the investors who showed interest in the company through the anchor book. Oracle co-founder criticizes Amazon on its recent outage. Oracle's co-founder Larry Ellison poked Amazon Web Services indirectly over the recent outage of AWS, saying that the main differentiating factor between Oracle and other cloud infrastructure providers is that Oracle Cloud never goes down. He clearly said, from a very large telecommunications company who uses our cloud and all the other three North American clouds, Google, Amazon and Microsoft, the one thing we have noticed about Oracle's cloud is that it never ever goes down. We can't say that about any of the other clouds. We think this is a critical differentiator. That's all for now. Please like, share, comment and subscribe to War India News Magazine. You can download the War India app from Google Play Store and Apple App Store for the latest news and updates. Stay tuned. Thank you.